I got a great video for you of a cool looking Mini Cooper towing a cute little Vistabule teardrop trailer that gets tons of looks. I mean, this is a head turner. So come with me and check out this setup. You're gonna love this tour by Jim, who's super kind, and well, let him tell you all about this setup. Let's go.
Jim Burnaugh, my wife is Mary, and we're from Ames, Iowa. We do two groups. We do the Vistabule family, and then we do the Mini family. We take both of them, our clubs. They're vehicles or items that come with a family built in. So when you buy a Mini Cooper, you accumulate a lot of friends. You buy a Vistabule, you accumulate a lot of friends and family. But we bought them both at the same time in 2022. Purchased the car when we ordered the Vistabule camper.
Let's go ahead and take a tour of everything there. How long have you had the trailer?
Four and a half years. Oh, wow. And we've pulled it about 27,000 miles.
27,000 miles so far.
With the camper and the Mini Cooper. And it's always a case of trying to tweak little things to make it more efficient, more pleasant, to accommodate all our needs. If you see, we have Mark Savage here resting his head on the pillow.
Our friend Mark there, he's relaxing. He's gonna love that if he sees this here. And you got the fan on. Oh, you have it's a temperature gauge up here. I've seen this in a lot of trailers so far. Is that what this is for temperature?
No, that was a smoke detector.
That's a smoke detector, okay.
And then we had it upgraded to the newer model.
Gotcha, okay.
That's above there. And then there's a CO2 monitor and underneath the sweatshirt over there. And then there's also a gas sensor back underneath the sink. It was a new safety feature they've added.
Was this spread something that was made? This is really cool.
So my mother-in-law had cut all these denim squares out because she made quilts and patches. Then she passed and Mary accumulated all these. And we decided to make a quilt for the camper. And we buy patches everywhere we go because you buy a sticker and you put your sticker on your camper and it disappears, or you sell the camper and the history is gone. So
that's your history.
This is our history of camping places where we get patches.
And so every place that you've been to, you get a patch and it's actually sewn to this quilt.
Yeah, Mary sews it to the quilt after we get home.
Oh, that's amazing. And Yellowstone.
Mount Rainier.
Oh, all kinds of great stuff in here. That is really neat.
You know, we've gotten a couple cool patches. We were camping in Wisconsin last month at a town called Beaver Dam, which was the home of a famous quilter who had a TV show called Nancy Zeman, Sewing with Nancy. And my wife insisted on going there. And then she wanted to buy a patch that said Beaver Dam. And so we go to the Chamber of Commerce, we go everywhere, and no one has one. So we decided, let's just go have a beer. We went to the brewery, and she's talking to someone at the brewery, and she goes, you know, I think I've received a sample patch for our brewery in Beaver Dam. I have it on my desk. I'll give that to you. Oh. So she gave it to Mary to apply to the quilt. So we have lots of stories with all of the patches and places we've been.
That's a great way, and I like what you said. If you ever get rid of the trailer, all those stickers and patches go with the trailer because they're stuck to it. But now you have this with you for forever.
She found a patch at at Bemidji at the woolen mills. They had a patch for Bemidji, Minnesota. So she is accumulating up.
Now, did you have the Mini before the Vistabule?
Well, this is like our 8th or 9th Mini.
Okay, so you've had Minis for a while.
We've had Minis for 20-some years, and we got that particular model and setup for this trailer.
I love these galleys. The galleys are so functional to cook in.
Yes.
And you guys have this stuff with stuff, but you still have room to do things. This is really cool. I should use this more. There's a cover for the sink that I never use.
Yeah.
I need to use that more. Is this looks like a mod that you added for the knives? Is that new?
So actually, Dean, who is here with his Vistabule, we were at the rally 2 years ago, and my wife also makes these Vistabule towels, and his wife Joyce said, it'd be nice to have a couple towels. Would you make us some? And Dean is a woodworker and a mechanical engineer or something like that, and he said, yeah, I'll make one of these for you. We did not know he was going to put the mini emblem on it.
But he knew you liked minis.
Yes, so
that's really
put
cool.
that emblem on there for us, and it's so spectacular.
And I like this. This is a dry rack for your towels. This is kind of unique and different.
And so then Dean shows up this year, and he brings Mary a little fender table with the mini emblem on it.
That is
and
really nice.
And my wife is just like glowing and ecstatic and finding out this is wonderful. So they're negotiating on what her sewing project is going to be.
That's where she is now. She's working out the deals. Huh?
Yeah. But it's just, we love this. And we don't feel, for us, I don't feel a need to make a ton of modifications on it. I think Bert did a wonderful job.
I agree.
Designing, and he's been making them, for 10 years. So there's been upgrades, and
I agree. The stuff is neat that people add, but you definitely don't need to. It's ready to go out of the box for sure.
We do get lots of questions about the mini stickers because people think it's a mini camper. And we're like, when we were doing the East Coast, the mini rally ended at the BMW factory in Spartansburg, and they had taken and printed all these stickers and put them over the BMW emblem so that the mini owners would feel like it's home. And when the event's over, they were taking them down, and so we snagged 2 of them and put one on each side, and we think they fit well with the porthole symbol there. So people are asking us, is that a mini camper? No, this is a Vistabule.
I can see why people would say that though, now with that logo on there. Do you use the tent much? The awning, I guess I should say.
We do use the awning quite a bit, and the interesting thing is we had gotten this pole, I think,
I wanted to ask you about that because I have the awning and I have not set it up at all. And come on over there.
Hi.
We're doing a little video.
He said you were negotiating new deals for the modifications for the trailer that this guy makes here. That's some quilting and versus some woodworking.
The towels you've made and aprons.
Yeah, it's what we do. Swap and trade.
I was telling him, I mean, what I would see, I think I see your trailer on Facebook, but when I would see the mini pole in this, it fits so nice together.
Yes.
It is such a unique look. I really, really always liked it there.
We get lots of compliments.
Yeah.
And when we're doing mini things and there's like 1,000 Mini Coopers, they all want tours.
Of the trailer.
Yeah. Sometimes we have to run and hide before anybody finds us.
I think I asked you guys on the first day, how does that tow? And you said it's fine.
Yes.
It tows it just fine.
Yes.
Do you know what size of motor is in that Mini?
It's a 4-cylinder turbocharged, 301 horsepower.
Okay, so that's plenty of power.
Yeah.
There. Yeah. So back to the awning here. I have one and I have never put it up yet, but I see this pole. This is something that you added.
This is something we added. The first year or so we were using it on the end to try to keep the end up higher, but I noticed what you see at a Vistabule rally is what other people have done. And I think it's Sandra and Paul had put this on the side, and it keeps the water from overweighting here, and it forces it all to flow that way.
And is there a hole in the tarp already there?
There's a hole here, and there's one there.
Okay.
And there's one on
but
the end.
the tarp just comes with these 2 end pieces.
Yes.
Is that right?
And those 2 guide wires.
And where do you get a pole, something like that, if someone's interested in that?
Actually, we got this from Tim. He gave this to us.
So that's not helpful for anybody else. But probably an Amazon purchase, perhaps. Maybe.
Probably.
Maybe that could be done.
But we were very appreciative. He was switching his awning setup, and Mary was asking him about something, and he said, well, I think Mary went to ask him about the pole, and he said, oh, you can have that.
You can take this pole, huh? That's really cool because, like you said, that's high there. All the water runs right off.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it runs back into the trailer, doesn't it?
Yes.
No, that's
And if you don't have it just perfect, it can pool in a section.
that's a great idea. What do you guys keep on this table here now that you have this?
Well, I'm not sure what we're going to put on there yet, but I'm sure we'll find a use for it.
Yes, that's pretty nice to set stuff on there. That's for
Yes.
sure. Well, a beautiful setup and a beautiful car. Thanks for the tour. I appreciate you guys.
Yes, no problem. Thanks for coming by.
Yes, and it's been nice meeting you guys. Have been wonderful neighbors. Everybody here is so nice at the rally. I think Vistabule must attract a certain type of people.
It is,
So,
and they are all wonderful and friendly and helpful.
yes, yes. All right, you guys, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Adventure often.